Whether you are downsizing, updating a guest room, making the most of a condo, or simply working with the square footage you have, small spaces come with real challenges. But here is what most people do not realize. The difference between a small room that feels cramped and one that feels open and comfortable usually has nothing to do with the actual size. It has everything to do with how you use that space. Today, I am sharing 10 decorating secrets that will make any small room feel significantly larger without knocking down a single wall. Most are simple changes you can make with what you already own or with a very modest budget. Most people live for years in a small space without knowing why it feels wrong. Once you start seeing these solutions, you cannot unsee them. If you do not want to keep making the same mistakes, subscribe and hit like. Number 10. Smart side tables. Choose based on what your space needs most. In a small living room, every piece of furniture needs to earn its place. When it comes to the table beside your sofa, you have two smart options depending on what you need more: flexibility or storage. Nesting tables give you 2 or 3 surfaces that tuck into one slim footprint. Pull them out for guests, tuck them back when you want the room to breathe. They are wonderful for entertaining without permanently losing floor space. But here is the honest other side. If your small space is starved for storage, and most small spaces are, an end table with drawers may be the smarter choice. You get a surface for your lamp and your cup of tea, plus hidden storage for remotes, reading glasses, and all those small things that create clutter when they have nowhere to go. Neither option is wrong. It comes down to whether your space needs more flexibility or more storage. Choose the one that solves your actual problem. Number 9. Armless dining chairs, and a trick most people miss. Armless chairs slide completely under your dining table, maximizing flow around it and giving the area a lighter, slimmer look. As Z Gallery's design team notes, armless profiles allow for maximum seating flexibility and ease of movement, and they tuck neatly under the table when not in use, creating an uncluttered look. You can often fit 1 or 2 more chairs at the same table simply because there is less bulk on each side. But here is something most people overlook. Interior design firm Room & Board recommends keeping stackable armless chairs in a closet and pulling them out only when guests arrive. That way, your dining area stays open daily, but expands instantly for a dinner party. The downside is comfort. Armless chairs offer less support for long meals, and some people find them less relaxing than a chair with arms. If you love the look of armchairs, consider using just 2 at the heads of the table with armless chairs along the sides. Number 8. Brighten every corner. Dark corners visually shrink a room. When the only light source is a single overhead fixture in the center, the corners fade into shadow and the room feels smaller than it is. Adding a simple light source to each corner instantly extends the perceived size of the space. A floor lamp, a table lamp on a small side table, or even a battery-powered lamp tucked onto a bookshelf will do the job. The goal is balanced light throughout the room rather than one bright center with dark edges. The upside is immediate and dramatic. The downside is minimal, just the cost of a few lamps and finding outlets. Once you do this, you will notice the room feels noticeably more open, and it creates a warmer, more inviting atmosphere, especially in the evening. Number 7. Eliminate swing space, doors, closets, and cabinets. Every traditional door that swings open eats up usable square footage. In a small room, that swing space is real estate you cannot afford to lose. This applies to closet doors, room doors, and even cabinet doors on storage furniture. If you are shopping for a new media console, bookcase, or sideboard, look for pieces with sliding doors rather than doors that swing outward. That one detail saves more space than most people realize. For closet doors, French doors split the opening in half, cutting swing space significantly. Sliding closet doors eliminate it entirely, and replacing closet doors with a well-chosen curtain is simple, affordable, and immediately gives you back all that swing space. It can look quite elegant with the right fabric. For interior room doors, a pocket door that slides into the wall is the ultimate space saver. Now, the honest downsides. Pocket doors require quality hardware or they become frustrating to operate over time. They also offer significantly less sound insulation than a standard door, which makes them a poor choice for bathrooms where privacy matters. And barn doors, while trendy, do not seal flush against the frame, so sound and light bleed through. Weigh the space savings against those trade-offs for each specific door in your home. Number 6. Mirrors. Powerful, but placement matters. A well-placed mirror can visually double the depth of a small room. When positioned across from a window, it reflects natural light deep into the space and creates the illusion of a second opening in the wall. Interior designer Stacy Lopuk confirms that mirrors are one of the most effective tools for expanding the perception of space in compact rooms. A full-length leaning mirror, a large framed mirror above a console table, or a pair of matching mirrors flanking a window all work beautifully. The key is always placement. Angle it toward your best light source and it will do the heavy lifting. Thrift stores and estate sales are excellent sources for large mirrors at a fraction of retail, and an outdated frame can always be painted. Now, an important caution for bedrooms. Both feng shui practitioners and sleep researchers advise against placing a mirror directly facing the bed. Holistic designer Anna Lippitt explains that mirrors reflect and amplify energy, and positioning one opposite the bed can create restlessness that interferes with sleep quality. A 2019 study published in Frontiers in Psychology also documented that seeing your own reflection in dim light can produce unsettling visual distortions that increase unease. The simple rule for bedrooms: place mirrors on side walls, inside closet doors, or across from windows, but never where they reflect the bed while you sleep. If your mirror does face the bed and you are not willing to move it, covering it at night with a decorative fabric is an easy and effective solution. 5. Create zones and eliminate duplication. Instead of treating a small room as one undivided box, break it into intentional zones that each serve a clear purpose. Designer Mar Jennings says the best way to make any home feel larger is to create different areas within a small space. A reading corner with a chair and lamp, a dining nook with a bistro table, a work area with a small desk. Defined zones make a space feel larger because each area has a function rather than everything blending into an undefined whole. One of the best ways to create a dining zone in a tight space is with a banquette bench in a corner that doubles as hidden storage underneath. You can find pre-made options from many furniture retailers or build one with affordable flat-pack pieces. And here's a principle worth remembering: eliminate duplication. If you have a breakfast bar, a dining table, and a coffee table where you also eat, that is 3 dining surfaces competing for limited square footage. In a small home, every zone should be intentional and every surface should serve one clear role. The downside of defined zones is that they require discipline. If you start piling things across zone boundaries, the effect breaks down quickly. Number 4. Vertical wall finishes to elongate the space. Anything that draws the eye upward makes a room feel taller and therefore larger. Interior designer Thornton at Apartment Therapy confirms that thinking vertically is the secret to making a small space feel expansive, because as the eye goes up, there is an illusion of higher ceilings and more room. Vertical tongue and groove, vertical shiplap, vertical striped wallpaper, beadboard, and picture frame molding all create this lengthening effect. This works especially well in the smallest rooms, powder rooms, laundry rooms, narrow hallways, and compact bedrooms. You can go subtle with a tonal stripe or bold with full wall paneling. Either way, the visual effect is immediate, and it adds architectural character to rooms that often feel plain. The trade-off is cost and commitment. Wallpaper and paneling are more involved than a can of paint, and trends in wall treatments do shift over time. If you are unsure, start with one accent wall in a small room before committing to an entire space. Number 3. Balance visual weight across the room. A room feels larger and more comfortable when it is visually balanced. This does not mean making both sides identical, but it means distributing height, mass, and visual interest somewhat evenly, so no single area feels heavy while the opposite side feels empty. If one side has a tall floor lamp, consider placing something of similar height on the other side: a tall plant, a wall sconce, or a piece of vertical art. Apply the same thinking to your sofa and shelf styling. And here is a principle that architects specializing in small spaces have documented. Furniture that reads as part of the architecture, like a built-in window seat, a wall-mounted shelf, or a recessed bookcase, tricks the eye into perceiving more open space even though the actual floor area is reduced. The piece reads as structure rather than as furniture taking up room. The European Council of Architects recently noted that built-in solutions show a compact home can be comfortable and expressive when furniture participates in the architecture rather than competing with it. When a space feels balanced, your eye moves through it naturally. That ease of movement is what makes a room feel open rather than cramped. Number 2. One oversized statement piece. This is counterintuitive, but San Francisco architect Anand Sheth told the Wall Street Journal that conventional wisdom about keeping everything small in a small space comes at a cost to personality and design impact. One large piece of artwork, one dramatic light fixture, or one large vase with tall branches gives a room a focal point and a sense of scale that many small objects cannot achieve. When everything in a small room is small, the room shrinks visually. Your eye bounces between dozens of tiny objects and the space feels compressed. One bold, oversized piece does the opposite. It tricks your eye into reading the space as larger because the room can clearly handle something that size. You end up with less clutter because that one piece does the work of several smaller items. And if you have a television mounted on the wall, consider building a small gallery arrangement of personal photos or art around it. That integrates the TV into the room's design rather than leaving it as a black rectangle dominating the wall. The honest downside is proportion. If you go too large for the room, it can feel overwhelming rather than intentional. And if you have grandchildren who visit, make sure tall or top-heavy pieces like pedestal tables and narrow plant stands are stable and secure. Little ones love pulling themselves up on exactly those kinds of items. Number 1. Tonal decorating. One color family throughout. The single most powerful way to make a small space feel larger is to decorate within one continuous color family. Match your wall paint to your sofa. Choose a rug, curtains, and accent pieces that stay within the same tonal range. When everything lives in one color family, the visual boundaries between surfaces disappear. Your eye moves through the space without interruption, and the room reads as one seamless, open area instead of a collection of chopped up sections. Now, I want to be honest about this one. Not everyone loves this approach, and that is perfectly valid. If you thrive on color contrast and variety, a fully tonal room might feel flat to you. That is personal taste, not right or wrong. But the visual science is real. Interior designer Nicole Gibbons of Claire confirms that bright, airy colors within one family reflect more light and create spaciousness without looking sterile. The key to making tonal decorating feel rich rather than dull is texture and pattern. Mix linen with velvet. Add a knit throw. Use a textured rug. Layer matte finishes with soft sheens, all within the same color family. That variation in surface and feel keeps the room interesting without breaking the visual flow. This works in warm neutrals for a calm feel, or in deeper tones like navy, olive, or warm clay for something more dramatic. And it is especially powerful in open concept small apartments where one continuous palette prevents the space from feeling like a series of tiny, disconnected rooms. The truth about small spaces is that the actual square footage matters far less than how you use it. Balanced light in every corner. Furniture that earns its place and does more than one job. One strong statement piece instead of a dozen small ones. And a color palette that lets your eye move freely through the room. Those are the secrets that separate a small space that feels cramped from one that feels open, comfortable, and intentionally designed. None of these require a renovation budget. Most require nothing more than rethinking what you already have. If this was helpful, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you enjoyed this video, we have another one right here that you are going to love. Thank you so much for watching.